Hi everybody. We have Snow as our live drawing artist today. Hope you've been enjoying the day 2 of Kurocon so far. Take it away, Snow.
Gamers, rise up. What's going on? I'm Stu now. I am an illustrator on the internet. I mainly like to draw fan art of cute girls, anime, manga, video games, doesn't matter, I'm there. Anyways, so I just did a little duck here just to kind of warm up beforehand. But you know what's been going on recently, what I really kind of want to draw that I'm really excited for? I haven't gotten a chance to draw fan art, but I wanted to do some Chainsaw Man today. I hope I don't get anyone in the chat kind of barking up, because I do want to draw either I think Makima first or maybe Power. Oh gosh, I love this manga so much. In the anime adaptation that was announced earlier this week, I think it was, or last week, it looked really gorgeous. So I'm super hyped. I kind of did like a pose or something beforehand, just so I can kind of get started on it. I think this probably would be like a Makima pose I'd like to draw her in. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at chat really quick. So you got some hellos in the chat. You got a welcome.
Oh, hello.
Back.
Oh, hello. I'm super excited.
Shuba.
Shuba.
Excited. And then a hype from Lurkin _0. Yeah.
At least I know someone knows the reference to Shuba. I mean, how could you not? That duck was everywhere for like a good minute.
I haven't watched VTubers in a very long hot minute, but I know that was a VTuber related thing.
Oh, 100%.
It's very cute though.
So the thing is though, I don't really like watch the VTuber streams. I like to watch like the clips. The clips are really fun, like the highlights and all that. I can't sit myself and like watch like a VTuber stream like that. But you know, the clips that come out of it, pretty funny. I like them. So I kind of in the inside jokes and stuff with a lot of these VTubers here.
Oh yeah, definitely. And sometimes like you don't have time to watch like the whole stream or something, and it's sometimes if they're streaming for like 3 or 4 hours or something, you're like, I don't want to go through the whole thing. So
exactly.
I'm glad people make clips so I can still enjoy the content and it's digestible.
And it's nice because they also get like those translations up really fast, probably literally like the same day as the stream too, which is super nuts. That's how I'm really fascinated by how super, I guess, knowledgeable or like how fast the fan bases are for a lot of these streamers, and I'm kind of grateful for it, you know.
Yeah,
things
definitely.
that can happen the same day. Yeah. Oh, you can go ahead.
Oh, I would say they're very skilled and I appreciate them all the same.
Oh yes, especially with their super fast subtitles and all that. Yeah, I could appreciate that. Don't know who you guys' favorite VTubers are. Maybe we can get this going. My favorite VTubers I've been watching, I think, well, I like Calliope. I like her music a lot, and I think I bought her album that came out recently. I imported that. That was like the first time I ever did something like that. I bought an album internationally, and gosh, those import fees are ridiculous. But whatever, it's really pretty.
Shipping fees right now are ridiculous.
It is, and
sad times.
Well, honestly, I think EMS got dethroned recently with just how cheaper DHL is compared to it, because EMS used to be like the go-to thing when you're ordering figures and stuff, but now it's like DHL is like $5-10 cheaper compared to EMS now that EMS is back up and running.
Yeah,
they just literally dethroned.
Yeah, I think EMS has a temporary fee right now, but then it'll go back down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that just to kind of like, I wonder why they started charging extra.
I think to recoup costs of actually shipping this products out right now.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I think because normally they just check like the package onto like extra flights, right? But if there's no extra flights going on, then
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
And it's all by weight because that's just how shipping goes.
I know. So I recently got that Pyra Mithra that I pre-ordered like last March, and it was made once. because it was supposed to come out in December. That was the funny part, and I was just like, oh, here it comes. I got my money ready, and then like I checked the release date, and it's like delayed till June, and I was sad, but I have them now. But because they were just so big, they don't ship them together. You have to pay shipping separately for both of them.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that kind of added up, but luckily DHL kind of made it kind of a lot more bearable, because it was only like $20 to ship them, and I'm like, you know what, that ain't bad, and they came in one piece, so I'm super glad.
The fun part is that they came safely.
Yes, that's the best part, because the worst part, you open it up and then their leg or arm, they snapped off, and it's a sad face all around.
I'm just glancing at chat really quick, and Arun was like, well, some people aren't getting theirs until next year. I'm like, that's really sad.
I heard that, and it's just like, I don't know if there was like a priority queue or if it was like first come first serve kind of a thing. That sucks. And also, their pre-orders went up again earlier this year, but their release date wasn't supposed to be till like 2023, which is like, how could I tell what's gonna happen with me in like 2 years from now? Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm not surprised when figures get delayed these days, and I'm like, I'd rather they be delayed and that they come out as better quality than I get something that's sad looking.
100%. Yeah, I think that's totally a fair justification for that. If you're fine with it, as long as it's quality, because I understand how hard these things are to be made, and obviously the detail really shows, because I'm looking at them and I'm like, wow, that's worth the money.
Yeah,
to me it was.
the quality that's gone to figure production is like insane compared to what it was like 10 years ago.
It's true. And plus, the price tag kind of also has shown, but it's it's just worth every single penny to me, especially if it's a character you love. I have been guilty of making purchases though of characters I don't play from, but I love your design a lot. That's what happened to me when they put up pre-orders for the KDA Ari a few weeks ago. And it was really pretty, because I was just like, I don't play League, but I love these KDA designs. And they showed the Ari one with like the full big tail, like the glowy crystal tail, and she's doing that little love pose with the hand, and I'm just like, all right, $200, no big deal. Just put it in my cart.
Ooh, pretty, I need it.
Exactly, that's exactly how that went. I'm like, ooh, pretty, And then if they released any of the other members, like Akali or like Evelyn, or who's the other one? Who's the last one? Kaisa? I don't know much about League, so I'm like, Me neither. I just know KDA. Oops. Don't kill me.
That's okay. At the end of the day, it's like, oh, this is aesthetically pretty, so I must have it. And
exactly,
because even if it was your favorite character and it and the figure was just like subpar, you probably wouldn't buy it at the end. Maybe you would. I don't know.
Depends how much you love them. Like, you're like, I support you in every shape or form. I don't care how you look.
That's true love.
It is true love. You love them in any shape or form, and honestly, I'm all for it. Hats off to them, because sometimes they're not looking too stellar, but you know what? You love them anyways. You're like,
that's
it's okay, dear. It's not your fault.
You're having a bad day. You're having a bad day today. That's okay.
Oh, it's the serotonin. Instant serotonin release.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cut this part. Don't feel right drawing it up there.
Yeah, I was just like, I was trying to I'm not into Chainsaw Man, so I was trying to figure out which character this was, because you only mentioned the name, so I don't actually know by design, like, who's who.
So I don't know if you seen the fandom or something on Twitter, but there's definitely, if you do like Makima stuff, there's definitely some weirdos that come into the thread replies.
Oh,
I think
wait,
there was one a little while back.
She has red hair, right?
Yeah, the red hair one. Yes.
Okay, I know who it is from the PV now.
Okay.
And people are like, bark, bark, bark. I'm like, oh shit.
Exactly, they're just like, arr, arr, arr. And then I think the subreddit for Chainsaw Man were like, we're banning anyone who's barking, because you guys are insufferable.
But she cute, so it's So I
You
also
haven't seen Chainsaw Man itself? It's worth the watch. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, it's fine. I work with books too, for my other
Okay.
job. So
Okay.
and we carry a lot of manga, but it feels really weird to see manga like flying off the shelf. And also,
Really?
yeah, and also during a time where there's a shortage on manga.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So
I'm not
people-
surprised that there's a shortage.
So
So,
as soon as the anime got announced, people were buying Chainsaw Man like crazy.
what the heck?
Yeah, like we could
That-
not
I
get
heard-
stocked.
I heard apparently like when the announcement trailer was released, it was like way more views than Attack on Titan or like Demon Slayer kind of a thing, you know? And it was just like, whoa, where'd everyone come from, you know?
For a couple of weeks, I definitely did have like Chainsaw Man as like
Mm-hmm.
probably like top 2 like selling in the store.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I think when like the anime comes out, it's probably gonna be like everyone's on like top 10 or top 5 or something list just because of how I guess loved this manga brought, and it was just a manga, and the fan base is already like this huge. I can't imagine if like the visuals from the preview they showed is pretty much on par with that when it airs. That's it.
Yeah,
it's over. It's over. It's pretty much what's gonna be.
I'll probably start
Yeah, I
reading
mean,
it soon since I have like
it's worth.
yeah.
It's so worth. You could totally binge it in like probably one day. I mean, I did that.
No. Oops.
I binged and caught up to wherever it was when it was still ongoing, and I have a bad habit of doing that. Like Beastars was
Oh my
definitely it was. I really enjoyed because I watched on Netflix the dub, and I was just like, whoa, this is really good. I pulled an all-nighter watching it because I was just like, I can't stop. I can't put this down. I gotta keep going. And then knowing the fact I had work the next morning, so I came in extremely tired, but I was just like worth.
I may have done the same thing.
You did the same thing?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Because like at the end of the season, you're just like, well, you can't leave it like that. Is there the manga? And they're like, yeah, okay.
I
know.
also binge read the manga right after.
You too, huh?
I did.
You too.
And I was like, yo, the second season's gonna be crazy.
I think it just finished airing, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be up on Netflix soon. I can check that
Okay.
while you draw, and then while you do that, I'm gonna check chat. I don't want to neglect
Sounds
people
good to
in
me.
here. All right,
Sure,
we have
sounds good to me.
Elusive Ellie saying hi over here,
Oh, hello. I'm glad you can make it.
and then let's see. They also said I read Beastars the manga for a little while. It's a very compelling story. I should finish
Yes.
it. You should definitely finish it.
Yes, definitely at least finish the ride. I'm not a fan of how the rest of it went, but you know what? I was still glad that the Beastars exists.
Yeah, I think the ending was just okay, but I think it also kind of fits for the characters. Too.
Yeah, it was mid. It was mid to me. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, the best, but you know what? I'll take it. It's whatever.
I enjoyed the ride much more, but I think that's
Yeah.
the more important part because that lasts longer.
Yes, I agree.
Let's see, Beastar Season 2, time to check. July 15th, so we're almost there.
Ooh, really? July
Yeah.
15th. I'm really curious to hear how the dub sounds, because honestly, dubs nowadays have started to sound a lot better, or really good. I'm a fan.
I probably would be watching English dub. I watched it with Japanese first, so
Mhm.
we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japanese is just as good. I mean, obviously, it's always on par with them, but
Yeah,
English dub isn't bad either.
there's just like, oh, I like Seiyu, and oh, there's a couple of Seiyu I like in here, so I better watch it.
Oh yeah. Just
So
like,
I'm
ooh.
in that Seiyu vortex.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I can understand watching the anime for a certain Seiyu, right? Like, I don't know like all of the names and stuff, but I can definitely recognize their voice just because of how iconic they are. And you're like, oh, it's this one. All right, hello.
Hello.
Hello. So,
Alright.
so who's your favorite Seiyu kind of a thing?
Oh.
You're like, oh.
It has to be.
Is there one you can throw out? It's just.
It has to be the Miyano Mamoru.
Yara Mamoru.
Yeah.
I don't know the name. What have they played? What are they?
All right. So probably like one of their biggest roles and first roles. Did you watch Death Note?
Oh.
They play Light. Yeah.
We're going back, basically.
Yeah. Something more recent. Did you watch Zombieland Saga?
Yes.
Okay. He plays Kotaro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's. Yep.
Yeah. So he can be very extra in his voice acting, but also very serious. He has a wide range.
I mean, the fact that he, Light. Okay, this is like, this dude has been here for decades. He's got the experience.
And he sings like an angel, but that's just me.
Oh, he sings.
Yeah.
Okay. When you say it was a rabbit hole, you weren't kidding then.
I could go on. I'm not gonna make this a Miyano Mamoru panel or segment. So.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Miyano Mamoru. Jeez.
All right. Oh, let me read chat here. Let me see. Daybreak Flare. Would it be better to wait for the Chainsaw Man anime or read the manga?
Honestly, the manga is already crazy in of itself. Like, the art, like, the story, the pacing, it's just told so well, and I just love the characters. And I would say, like, if you want to wait for the anime, I think that's totally fine. But if it were me, I probably would just start reading the manga, just because it's already like finished. I don't know if they're gonna adapt the whole entire first part of that manga to the anime, but it is definitely worth a read through. The panel, the everything about it itself, it's just gorgeous. Worth a read, 100%.
Oh, it's also on the Shonen Jump app. Heck yeah.
It is a shonen, but like the cool thing about Chainsaw Man is like it's not like a typical kind of shonen. It's more kind of like a middle finger to the shonen genre, honestly.
Oh. Huh.
It's a very big middle finger to the entire genre. From Denji, the main protagonist, to like just everything around it. It's great. I'm a fan.
Alright, I'm gonna read some stuff from Elusive Ellie. I think this was about Beastars here, where they read halfway through the manga, maybe a little less.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly had no idea where it was going. It could have gone anywhere. Yeah, I think at that point it was pretty up in the air, but it takes interesting like turn in events, but it makes sense.
Yes.
In the way that it goes.
To me, it did. Yeah. There was a few kind of times though it was just kind of like, well, I think it was kind of hard because I think you and I were reading while it was ongoing, right? And I've been reading it. I mean, I was caught up, and then at that point, it was just kind of like, can we move on already? But that could just be my impatience of just being like the weekly reader and just like, oh, I hate this. All right, see you guys next week.
That's me and my family.
Yes. You understand right now, and that's like a bi-weekly thing. If you're even lucky, it's consistent enough like that, or usually it could be like a once a month kind of a thing. It's kind of a little inconsistent, but honestly, it's always a treat. Every Sunday is a treat for me, if it's there. I think right now I'm dealing with that kind of dilemma with Rent a Girlfriend at the moment. I just got really so deep into that rabbit hole where it's just like, oh my god, I hate this. All right, see you guys next week. Like that's how I feel about the entire manga right now. And people are like, is it good? How many chapters do you? And I'm like 200, or like, so it must be good. And it's like, well, about that.
I have a friend. They're like, I love mommy. What a troublemaker. I'm like, damn it.
Ooh. Okay, honestly, Mommy is actually, I like Mommy too, for the fact that she's actually a pretty good, like, villain, I guess, quote unquote, for the series. I actually like her. And honestly, I'm like, when's she coming back, y'all? she needs to start stirring some stuff up, Like, I need some more troubling situations. I want more conflict, okay? I wanna like hurt inside and be like, Yeah.
I
I'm a
want to hurt.
masochistic mom.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
what hurt side?
You know, they're doing a
Gosh.
good job if they're making you hurt like that.
Yes, they are. Well, right now it's just kind of like I want it to be over. Like, come on, guys. It's how many chapters we're in, and we're still not like getting anywhere. That's how I feel about it. We're literally like a really critical moment in the manga right now, and then the author just goes, "Oh yeah, well, let's do some fan service." It's like, no, we're literally in like a climax, and you're just like, yeah,
Stop
let's just
this.
subvert a little bit. No, I hate it. I
They
hate
need
it.
to stretch it out.
Yeah, 100%. And like the funny thing is, everybody, like I'm reading in these threads, everyone's feeling the same way, but then they just come back. You know, we're just that much. It's like Stockholm syndrome, basically. At that point,
Yeah.
I'm going through that. You know, I'm just like, see you guys next week. So
It's like, I'm also this committed already. I need to know.
yeah, that's the hardest part. It's just like, ugh, okay.
Don't play with
Okay.
me like this, please.
Oh, he knows. They know. How we're all feeling. They're just like, oh yes, but I choose to not care, and I'll just do my own thing. Which, you know what? Okay, fine.
All
It's
right,
your fault
cool.
for just continuing this. You know, at some point, it's just like, is this a me thing, or is this all just them? Because at this point, they fooled me like I don't know how many times, and I still keep coming back.
I hate when authors are like, oh nope, we're just gonna do our other thing, even though there's a major plot point here. Cool.
Exactly. You get it. You've
I
felt
do
the pain
get,
before.
yeah. I will suffer through this, and then eventually find out, maybe.
You find out maybe one day we finish.
So, I noticed you're using Procreate, or I don't remember if you were using it last time as well.
Oh yes. I have been a Procreate kind of guy ever since I've gotten my iPad, which is now looking about 3.5 years or so ish, and
Okay.
I've just been stuck with Procreate. I did try CSP on iPad because I used to use Clip Paint on my PC before I moved on to my iPad, and
Yeah.
it was working honestly great. I still have my license, you know. I still hook it up to my MacBook in case I want to like do some post-processing or something that my
Yeah.
Procreate can't do. So it's still there. There's still some use to it. I'm not a fan of it how it runs on the iPad though. Well, it could just be my iPad, but I'm running like the Pro version from last year's model. So, and I've noticed that when it autosaves, it takes a long time, I've noticed. But that could be because I draw on a really big resolution. I think right now I'm drawing on like a really big print kind of version. Yeah. 5700 by 39 at 300 dpi. That's literally, I'm doing it as like a print right here. So 13 by 19, just so I can make like print quality stuff just right from the get-go.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I can shrink it from there. But yeah, CSP doesn't play nice with me on here.
Yeah, also that one is subscription based, right? So it's a little...
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Now, I'm not too like, I'm not like, oh, it shouldn't be subscription. I think that's fine because I'm okay with paying it. It's
Yeah.
just the fact that it's hard to justify it when it's just already giving me such a hard time using it already on here.
Mhm.
Maybe I can if I like just sketch on there and then I import it on PC and just finish it up on there, possibly. But
Yeah.
it's just easy just to open Procreate and just be like, I draw, you know.
Yeah, no, sometimes when I'm lazy, I'm like, I don't feel like getting out like my other tablet.
The big guns.
Yeah.
You don't want to pull the big guns, but so you
Yeah.
just pull this one out instead. Yeah, I get that. And it's nice
Um,
too. Like I sometimes draw on the plane, like if I'm
Oh, yeah.
traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just super nice just to pull this thing out and then just draw. You know, don't
But
wait
half-
for anything to turn on.
Half the time I don't draw because I forget to charge the pencil.
That's the hard part. I know. When I first started drawing on iPad, I got the first gen Apple Pencil, the one where you have to stick it into the iPad and it sticks out and
Oh.
it hangs,
Oh,
and
no.
it's
Yeah.
horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing's gonna snap off. Please do not snap off.
Exactly. I'm just so careful. I'm trying not to like, drop it and
Yeah.
have it break because I'd probably cry.
All right,
I'd probably cry.
let me take a peek
Go
at
ahead.
chat. Yeah, I would cry too. Let me see here. So bit bite bits or bit bite bites. Proud of you, BBY! Exclamation mark!
Oh.
Exclamation mark!
Thanks,
How
baby.
much time do you get? So now I was getting an hour to draw. We're about halfway through. So
Okay.
we're at local time for me is 9:27. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yep. Just checking up on that. Well, just in time. It's a good thing I kind of drew the pose beforehand.
Yeah, it
Because
definitely saves a lot of time.
It does, and I'm not like having to constantly rush myself because I can start. I think I can just start coloring this now. Really. Oh, she looks sad.
All right, and then Elusive Ellie. I do hate having to make the decision of sticking with something you're not enjoying just to see it through versus dropping it because you because you just don't like it anymore, but never knowing how it ends. At least with
Yeah.
that, the ladder, you can always look up how it ends at a different point in time.
That's true. You always could, and it's just yeah. It's always that you're so invested into deep. It's just hard to quit.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know it needs to quit.
anything, really. Yeah. It's hard. That could be said for anything in life, really.
Yeah.
That's a life lesson right there. It's hard to just quit whatever you're doing because you're just so deep in the rabbit hole. Oh, holy crap! Did I just? Okay, that was an accident.
Oh, oops.
There we go.
All right, bites. I'm just glad I'm awake to be able to see you to draw. Aw.
Oh, thank you. That's so wholesome.
Wholesome
I know
content.
who Bit Bites is, and I'm gonna say I love you.
I love supportive people in the chat.
I know. We support each other, build each other up.
Hell yeah, draw this machina. Hand clapping.
Hand clapping. We stand. We stand. That's right.
Then Elusive Ellie, very pensive expression, super pretty.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, time to crop. There you go. Much easier to navigate when you're like, my canvas isn't freaking huge.
Exactly. It's not huge. It's just dummy thick for some reason. I gotta close it.
Dummy thick.
Just dummy thick.
Oh, I also have to say, I like your little avatar in the corner.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, on stream
That's me every day. Honestly, that's me every day.
Determined to draw.
Exactly. No, it's more just like, how does this work?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of expression. Yeah, that too.
The frustration. I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, determination. You look so focused." I'm like, "Yes, I am," and I'm also crying at how hard everything is.
How draw?
Exactly. No, there has been a lot of times, especially recently, where I'm just like, how do I fold arms? Like, I don't know. It's just too hard.
And then I'm always like,
It could be.
how do hands work?
Exactly.
Although
Hands, honestly.
I always need references for hands, but I mean, doing references is always good. But I'm just like,
Of
man,
course.
hands are complicated because they have so many fine movements to them.
Yes.
And little.
It's very very precise, and
Yeah.
it's just. I always draw hands like when I draw hands, I like to draw them as a basic shape. Like you draw a little French fry. You have the little French fry poke out. See? And then you just kind of connect them together. Yeah, they're just little McDonald's fries. I'm only making that analogy because I'm hungry.
Oh, you should definitely get lunch after this.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, don't worry. I will. Don't worry. I won't let myself starve. Now, Ma's hair color. It's like a.
Oh
like a
no, so now
more of a
please
muted.
from Ellie in the chat.
Oh no. I'm just hungry.
Give me chicken nuggies.
Exactly. I want chicken nuggies. I worked hard. You know.
I talked about chicken nuggies yesterday, jokingly, and during Arun's stream too. I was like, oops.
Oh,
Just jokingly though, I'm like, what's your go-to? Okay, since I asked Arun yesterday, I'm like, what do you have a go-to place for chicken nuggies?
that's hard. It's probably McDonald's is really close. So it's just kind of like, how do I feel? Do I want to drive a bit farther? Do I want to, it's one of those. It's just like, you know what? McDonald's is there. It's cheap. It's whatever. They got that BTS combo meal going on. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll try their stuff. Let's do it. Can't say no.
Yeah, I have a McDonald's and a Wendy's nearby, so I'm like, the Wendy's a little closer. It's fine.
It is. Yeah. Although I'm not a fan of the Wendy's unless it's the spicy nuggets. I will eat their spicy nuggets.
For a while they had a party pack, so it came with 50 spicy chicken nuggets.
Holy cow! I mean,
I didn't order it.
I could do it. Oh, you didn't order it? No. Did you eat it all?
I didn't. Okay, no, my housemate ordered it, but it's split between like a bunch of other people, right? So it's not just like 3 or 4 of us.
Party platter.
Yeah, well, it's literally
the party platter.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, your stomach just says, "I'm hungry."
But it's for like $10 for 50 chicken nuggies, like.
Exactly. That's how they entice you. That's how they get you in the door. That's how they get you in the first place. So funny.
Oh, Mr. Mortified. He said Dino Buddy Nuggies.
Dino Buddy? Dino Nuggies? Okay. I do go to the Costco at times, and then I like to see those giant baggy Dino Nuggies there. Yeah. And I'll just be like, I do have an air fryer. Then you just throw that in and just make it extra crispy, Yeah, that works too. And it's Dino Nuggets, How can you say no to Dino Nuggets?
I haven't had them since college. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Can't get me Dino Nuggies.
Nice try, Stegosaurus.
But I will say that, like, there's ones over there that are, like, panko covered ones, and those are pretty good.
Ooh.
Panko. Yeah, at Costco.
Oh, I didn't know they had those. Well, I know what I'm probably going to be looking for in the next Costco trip.
Yeah, and they're not too dry. Texture's good. I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm like, I don't have to go out for chicken nuggets. I can just pop these in the oven.
Right. Or be like me, just throw in the air fryer because it's just easy.
We have an air fryer, but I'm like, it's kind of small. So I'm like, sometimes I want more. Sometimes I want like more than 5. Maybe I want
depending how hungry you are.
Yeah, maybe I want more than the recommended serving. Mr. Mortified. Clearly, I don't own an air fryer.
Clearly. It's just, I mean, honestly, the air fryer is just a glorified convectional oven, but like it's so miniature, it's so small enough just to fit stuff in that it's just nice to make something crispy without knowing the fact that you have to fry it with oil or whatever. Just throw it in. Yeah. And hopefully you don't dry it out.
All right, bite. I'm gonna call them bit bite. I took a tongue twister for me. So I guess for earlier when you're talking about McDonald's, it's the sweet chili sauce for me, and then serving size is just a suggestion.
It's just a suggestion. It's true. It's like serving size suggestion, huh? Well, guess what? I'm hungry, so.
The serving size is whatever I want it to be.
However, my stomach says I'm good. If I vomit, that's whatever, man. I had a good meal. I didn't regret it like half an hour ago.
Oh. Daybreak Flare, does love for nuggies overlap with the love for dinosaurs?
Yes, because dinosaurs are amazing. My favorite part these past few years with dinosaurs is, how like they were suggesting, dinosaurs weren't just like reptilian skins. Because they're kind of related to the chicken's the closest relative.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they got and I'm like, fluffy dinosaurs? Are we getting fluffy dinosaurs? And then like you can see in fictional work, like you can see the latest dinosaur like designs have slowly changed to have little ruffle feathers, or maybe some of them have little fluffy parts around them. And I'm like, I'm all about it. If I could cuddle my dinosaur, I could cuddle dinosaurs. Okay, I'd be happy.
I would be cautious of cuddling dinosaurs, but I'd be much more tempted.
I'd be the forbidden plushie, the forbidden Build-A-Bear. That's how the forbidden Build-A-Bear.
Oh no.
Because like, let's see. One of the latest designs I can think of that incorporated feather designs into their dinosaurs is Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
specifically like Anjanath or the Kula Yu. Kula Yu is basically literally a chicken dinosaur. Anjanath has wings and stuff, and then you can see fluffy bits around its neck, and it has like little feathers and stuff. It's really cute. I find it endearing despite it being a giant T-Rex looking thing, and he breathes fire. That's the best part.
Yeah.
You guys are. Oh sorry.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to point out like Palkia from the if any of you guys play Pokemon, when they revealed the renders for Dialga and Palkia, people zoomed and they're like, Palkia's fluffy. Palkia's fluffy. He has little hair. It's not like this weird dinosaur reptilian skin. He's got fur. Honestly, I'm all about it. It's all about it.
Wait, Palkia is. Oh, I'm reading chat about Ellie. Y'all make me hungry. Sorry.
I didn't mean
we're
to,
hungry
but
too.
But I'm hungry as well, so like suffer.
The dino.
So one part I'm like, maybe I should shade a little bit parts of this, and I'm like, you know what? Never mind. I'll just do some rim lighting. That makes everything look better.
Ooh.
Here's a pro tip for everyone out here. If you don't know how to what to shade, just do rim lighting. Just make it like ooh, a light
pretty.
burst behind, and instantly it's just like whoa.
And then you throw in like some sort of like gradient in there.
You
Or
could,
something
yes.
After, yeah.
You know what's up.
I'm like, I know I should be drawing more, but I got stuck in the 14 vortex.
Oh, FF14.
I know you were playing at 1.2, but
Yes. I mean, you see that. I got a couple of friends who really got into it. I started playing into it, and then I was like, man, this base game is hard to get through.
it is. Yeah,
just like
you just gotta like chug through like the first like expansion, and then after that it's much better. At least
I just
story
pulled
wise,
out
yeah.
the wallet. I just pulled out my wallet and bought the skips.
Oh my god. Oh man, you mean? Wait, did you skip just the base game then?
Yeah, it was the base
Okay.
game. I got through Heaven's Word, and I'm doing through like the mid. I'm still trying to get through like the mid quest of Heaven's Word before I
Okay.
can start Stormblood.
Yeah.
But yeah. I haven't logged into Fat Minute because I've been really busy. But
That's okay.
When I get in, I'm probably gonna be like, where am I? Does this work?
Well, you can always go to the journal back in your inn or whatever.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, could.
Yeah,
Could.
the later half of last year and like the
Mhm.
beginning of this year, my pacing was like expansion like a month. I was like,
Now.
I was like, oh no. 'Cause I was just like, I'm either at work or I'm at home, right? So I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna
True.
chug through.
Yeah, he's just like, I'll just mash through. That's how I just did samurai because I'm like to my friends, I'm like, who's easy? What's an easy class? Or like samurai, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna mash sword.
DPS.
And it's worked out so far. I literally don't think when I'm playing. I just
That's okay.
play. I'm like serotonin.
When I don't want to use any brain cells, I use Bard.
The bard.
Yeah. Range DPS, I can still move around while I'm attacking.
Yay! And you don't have to go to the enemy and all. You just do the enemy and all. You just like from a
Yeah.
distance. That's so funny.
And then if I feel like using 2 brain cells, I am my
2 brain cells.
astrologian. So I'm like, all right, time to be healer.
To heal up. That's so
I
funny.
get to decide if you live or die.
I get to decide.
I have the power.
I love. You are at my mercy. I like that.
Oh, you have a tank buster coming? Maybe I won't heal you. Oh wait, no, I should heal the
You're like,
the tank.
interesting. Like, I should heal the tank, but do I really have to though? If you're still like, you're still letting the enemies like aggro the others, not you. You're like, are you really worth reviving?
All right, but
I'm not saying that because that hasn't totally happened to us before. It happened to me. Go
totally
ahead.
not. Oh, BitBite says I quit playing because they couldn't get past the main story and refused to pull out my wallet. Fair. You know, that's a lot of people too.
It's either you quit at the base game or you become a walking advertisement.
I'm a walking advertisement. I hate it.
Exactly. You either stop at the base game or you become a walking advertisement. That's the whole meme.
And they also said they were sub for over a year and didn't even play. That also happens to a lot of people because they're just like, oh, whatever, and then they forget about their sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just kind of racks up, and you're like, where these charges come from? And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to cancel. Oopsies.
All right, elusive Ellie. You know, they said that this was a little bit of a hack, but I do love this lighting a lot.
The sliding?
Yeah, the lighting that you're doing with the lighting. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a hack. It's like if you don't know what's a sketch or whatever, you just do the rim lighting. And I'm also doing like a different kind of strat too. So basically what I'm doing is that I'm doing a multiply layer here, and I'm clipping that. Basically you do another layer, you clip it to whatever the base color is, and then you just pick a color, any color, and then it kind of just shades it for you. So if you know what kind of colors look good under this multiply, and you can obviously control how strong the shading is going to be on here, and you can stack more layers on top of it, but that's kind of like a cheater's also way of just shading and not having to think about what colors go with what kind of a thing. You just kind of do it.
Yeah, I'm like, I love doing that, and like, yes, I might turn off my brain for a little bit, but it's also very therapeutic to color this way too.
Exactly. And some people might call it cheating and all, but honestly, it's just another tool to utilize. It's all this stuff is just a tool, because spoiler, you still gotta draw.
I think when you're working digitally, you have to be able to know like how your tools work in a very specific way.
Exactly. And honestly, if you're working in kind of like a professional kind of environment where, you know, you're doing commission work, or if you're doing, you know, contract work for, you know, or for a client or so, you got to be able to optimize your workflow, or else you're just going to burn out.
Yeah.
And it's a very real thing that can happen if you're not careful with that. And also health problems such as carpal tunnel, you know, you want to be able to not push yourself and still be able to collect a paycheck at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
We want to work smarter, not harder.
Exactly. Work smarter, not harder, guys. Okay. Don't slave yourself over killing hours just being like, I got to do it this way or else I'm a fraud or something sort. Nah, man. A lot of the professional artists that you probably follow or admire, they're probably doing like the same methods too. It's the same thing all around.
I love shortcuts.
Exactly.
Makes my life easier.
Exactly. And with CSP, honestly, like there's so many tools that you could use where it's just like, oh yeah, this one is like a special brush that can make ropes or strings, or maybe like it's a finger, it makes fingers, and I'm like, holy crap, where was this?
Yeah, people are crazy. I love how like all the users can just upload brushes and like resources. I'm like, damn,
exactly.
Y'all are sharing your secrets and your hacks. I love it.
Because like, you know, it shouldn't, I feel like, you know, with these methods and tools and stuff, you should be able to share it with others, but some people just kind of have a no, you can't, it's my secret trade industry kind of a thing, and if you have it, what's the point anymore, or some sort like that. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It's not a bad thing to share what your knowledge with the world, and honestly, that's a feel good thing, you know. To me, it's a feel good.
No, definitely, it's like, I'm helping other people.
Exactly. You know, that's how it should be, because you know, artist community is definitely a growing thing on social media and all that, and you know, getting all the support you need is the best way. Build each other up, you know.
Yeah, it definitely feels nice, like, because you know, if you weren't doing it, then someone else was like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, or like so and so did this. They shared this. I should share it too, and like kind of give back. So you know.
Right. That is right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of give back to the community a little.
let me see. Oh, Elusive Ellie. To our conversation a little back earlier. That goes for any job, honestly, not just art. You're getting paid to do the job done, and not got a way to do it hard way and exhaust yourself.
Exactly. You don't want to exhaust yourself. It's all because everyone at the end of the day, you're a human being, kind of a thing. You know, don't push yourself too much. I mean, of course, try to get out of your comfort zone and all that. I'm all about that.
Yeah.
But, know what your limits and stuff are, and just take it easy. It's not a race at the end of the day.
Let's see here. So we do have about 15 minutes left. I don't know if you wanted to take like. Of course, we've been kind of like answering chat and chatting with them too, but I guess if there's any general questions to ask you, are you cool taking those cues? Okay.
Yeah, ask away. I am more than happy to answer any questions anyone got.
And not just art related. You're open to okay.
Anything really. Any conversation. Yeah. Now, tier list on fast food. Let's go. Who has the best chicken nuggies from A to F tier?
I really want some chicken tendies right now.
Some chicken tendies? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel that. True.
So I used to live in an area that had canes, and now I no longer have canes in a reasonable amount of driving distance. I'm like, damn.
Oh.
I'm so sad.
All right. Truth time. I've never had canes before. I don't even think we have it where I live. What do they serve?
Just chicken tenders.
That's it? Whoa.
Yeah.
They have... Okay.
Yeah, and
Something
when I
to give Popeyes and Chick-fil-A, I think a little competition there then, huh?
I actually lived by a Popeyes that was 24 hours, and that was the nuttiest thing ever.
Oh, with the whole chicken sandwich kind of fiasco they had going on a little while back.
Oh my god! So I was living in SoCal at one point.
Okay.
And that particular Popeyes had traffic going from the freeway because everybody.
Oh no!
When you got off the freeway, it would end up by the Popeyes, and everybody was trying to get a sandwich. And I'm like, nope, we're not going this way.
That's not happening today.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's like, no, yeah, what else is there, you know? And I'm all about the whole chicken sandwich craze that every restaurant's been doing. I'm just like, you can't get enough of that chicken sandwich. You know? Now there's other contenders to alternatives and stuff you can go to instead. So
yeah,
I'm all about it.
Oh, Mr. Mortified, I too need canes in my life. I'm glad you understand. I'm like, well,
I'll definitely have to try it the next time. Yeah.
You have to have it with the sauce.
The sauce? There's a special sauce.
Yeah.
What is this mythical sauce?
It's this cane sauce.
Cane sauce. Okay.
Yeah. I also like canes because they named the restaurant after the dog.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm like, this is very wholesome. Yeah.
It is wholesome. I love it. I'm all about it. Yeah. Next time I'm in around the area or something, California. Like, is it? I'm assuming it's in LA.
There's some in LA. There's some in Texas. I think there should be some in like Louisiana.
Okay.
So there's multiple locations. It's a much larger chain now. I just don't know where they're all at.
Nothing like a little Google search might help. Yeah. I'll probably next time I'm in like town or something. Maybe probably the next anime expo.
Oh god.
When that becomes a thing. Maybe hopefully next year we'll see. Yeah. I'll be all about it. So.
Let's see. All right, Elusive Ellie. Now, not chicken nuggets. Chicken sandwich rankings are what's popular right now.
It is chicken sandwiches. It's all about the chicken sandwiches.
Everyone else is so slow. I've been on chicken sandwich train for years.
People are finally realizing, oh yeah, this is actually good. Yeah, this is actually good. It's delicious.
Oh, chicky sandwiches are good.
Chicky sandwiches. Chicky sandwiches.
BitBite. What are you using to draw?
Like the program?
I guess.
Okay. So my tool is I'm actually on my iPad. I'm actually on my iPad, and it is on the app called Procreate, which is iOS exclusive. So if you have an iPad, the app is only like $10, but you own it for life, basically. It is a fantastic drawing program, and a lot of people do use this as their main drawing tool. So I'm not like the weird one out of the boat or whatever. It's legitimately a very good program to draw stuff in, and I'm a big fan. Highly recommend it if you own an iPad and you're looking for something to draw on, because it's $10. $10 and you own it. It's no subscription program or anything.
Yeah, so it's like pretty low commitment, even if you just want to try it out.
It's true, yeah. I mean, the cost of it, like, to get an iPad and everything, it's still a lot cheaper than getting like a typical on-screen tablet. I think another good competitor for that, if someone else is looking for alternatives, if they don't want to try Apple, they can the XP pens. XP pens are really good. Yeah. If anyone asked about Wacom, I'm not a personal fan of Wacom, especially of how expensive they can be. I did used to draw on Wacom when I first started like drawing as a teenager, and I've moved on since, but Wacom's not a bad option if you want to spend the money for that. But honestly, you probably get a better bang out of your buck if you choose to draw either on like iPad or on XP Pen. I can recommend those two.
I have a Wacom myself, but they do last a long time.
They do. Yeah.
I don't know about the XP pens and the other ones. Like they'll last you for years, if not longer. If you take really good care of them.
It's true. Yeah, you're not wrong on that.
And I feel like the drivers and the support for Wacom might be better, but that's just me because I haven't tried anything else in terms of like the other like brands like XP Pen.
I think it's fair. So. Yeah, I think it's fair. I mean, if you had really good experience of it, I mean, it's not a bad thing to just be like, just try this one, see how it is. Yeah. I like to just kind of look at different options and see how what people's tools been using, and I just kind of go off of that. But from my experience drawing on iPad, I've been drawing it about 3.5 years now with this tool, and I honestly don't want to look back. You know, I've just gone so accustomed to just drawing on iPad. It just comes second nature to me.
Yeah, I feel like the brushes, like as they come, are really good, like setting wise.
Yes.
Like
100%.
Right out the box, I was like, "What?
Yes.
What is this?"
Yeah, it honestly kind of feels like you're drawing on a sketchbook, especially if you get like a screen protector that has like a matte feel, where they're saying it feels like paper. So, I bought like the super expensive branded one, the paper-like one. Honestly, you don't even need that. It's just it's really pricey. But if you want like an alternative or something, you can always get like a knockoff one on Amazon, and it works just fine.
Okay, I don't have a screen protector on mine because I have a case over it. So.
I see.
Yeah.
Good enough.
And it's one of those flip ones, you know. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about dropping it and destroying the screen and being very sad after.
Yeah,
but
it's true.
Yeah, just like the texture with the pen. I do want like a different pen grip though.
Yeah, because like the pencil itself is pretty skinny, and you can get hand handle if that happens. I'm just grouping this together. I should be naming. I don't name my layers typically, but like when I'm done, I try to like kind of group them so I kind of know what's.
It's also nice that you can kind of see like how you colored it. You're like, okay, I know what I did on this layer at least.
Basically, yeah. Or if you do like hundreds and hundreds of layers, now you have to play a guessing game. You're like, which one's which? What did
My favorite. Also, I didn't know you could put text on Procreate.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. I actually downloaded like this free font. It's called Anime Ace. It's kind of like a manga kind of font, kind of texture to that, and I'm a really big fan of it. And I just been using it for all my tech stuff that I've been doing with dialogue and all that. It's fun.
All right, Elusive Ellie is gonna hop off, but they said thank you for the panel and
of
good
course.
luck.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for wishing us good luck to the staff.
Oh, thank you. So right now I'm just upping the saturation a bit because for some reason Procreate sometimes makes it desaturated when you post it online and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just intentionally going in and I'm just like just making those changes there. And then I'm just doing some little processing stuff. Maybe.
Oh, did you do like Did you do like a little blur layer?
Yeah.
Yeah. To soften it.
To soften a little bit because I'm like, ooh, pretty. Maybe I'll just tone that down a bit. It's a little strong.
I do that sometimes too. I learned that from another friend of mine.
Hey, man, if it works,
Yeah.
it worked, you know?
I was like, ooh, this looks nice.
Yeah, right?
Let me see in here.
Maybe I'll add... What's the time now? Are we almost...
Should be.
A couple minutes. Got it.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. I got this.
Waiting for Waveform to give us that cue.
That cue.
But yeah, now that you've seen Sunao's art in action, you should definitely check out their work. Go follow.
Yes, thank you.
Go follow on Twitter. Go support them on Patreon. Give them your money.
Even give me money, plenty of money. No, it's all good. I do want to make a quick point out. I'm currently raising funds right now. I'm donating to 2 charities. As an Asian American artist myself, I am looking to do donations towards AIWA for Asian Immigrant Women Advocates and CAAV for Committee Against Anti-Asian Violence. If you would like to help me support the cause, please do visit my Artist Alley channel on Kurocon's Discord. And I am selling just basically my art archives that I have made from 2018 to 2021 to March, around there. So if you want access to like all the full resolution of my stuff, time lapses and all that, I am selling that. It's only $10. And if you want to pay for more for a good cause, you are free. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about my little plugins. That's all I wanted to say about my little plugins.
All right, I'm gonna at least plug the charity one because I have the mods. I've been posting your other socials and whatnot in here. So.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Can find them at their Gumroad.
My Gumroad, that's where I'm selling the art archives at, so.
You get good art and it all goes to a good cause.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. That makes me very happy that you're doing that. And I'm just like, how do I go about this? Because like, on my end, I'm like, I know some people do like percentages of like their sales, like half and half. Or,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I just wanted... Oh, all right. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming to my stream. Hopefully you enjoyed me drawing my Makima here. Definitely going to post it on Twitter if you follow me there, and Instagram. And yeah, feel free to talk to me on those types of social media, and I'm more than happy to chat everyone up. Thank you guys for coming, and you guys have a good one.
Bye. Enjoy the rest of Kurocon.
Bye.